Everything is ready. So, here we go.
Alright, that's it. Send it down.
Almost there. Is Sean okay?
He's fine. We're gonna be okay. I love you.
Oh my god! No! Send it down now!
Hold on!
Can't this thing move faster?
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
We did it. We made it. We're okay.
Everyone please, step off the elevator and proceed up the stairs in an orderly fashion.
No need to worry, folks. We'll get everyone situated in your new home. Vault 111. A better future underground.
So we just...
Yes, up the stairs.
I can't believe it.
A better future underground. He sounds just like a salesman when he says it like that.
Don't get caught up thinking about that. You're safe now. Everyone, just head up these stairs and through the door there.
Vault Tech is here for you. All new residents,
This way.
please proceed in an orderly fashion.
Female.
Welcome home.
This way.
Male.
Step over to the table
and
and take a
infant.
suit.
Yeah, they're just checking off by gender.
Welcome.
Here you are.
Pick up a
Down
suit
the hall.
right over there. Just step over to the table. Right over there.
Yes.
Wow, you're standing proud, aren't you? It's like,
Take a vault seat, then head down the hall.
he doesn't care about personal space, that one.
Welcome to Vault 111. I'm sure you'll feel right at home in no time.
He's just watching me, isn't he? Yes, he is. Stop watching me.
You'll need your suits before we can take you further. Thanks. What now? Just follow the doctor here. He'll show you where to go.
All right, you three. Follow me.
Over there.
Okay, we'll
Take a
follow
seat.
you.
See? This is our new home.
This is something else that's new
Oh, you're gonna
to
love it here.
What?
Fallout. It
This
shows
is
you...
one of our
Just
most
head down the
advanced
hall.
facilities. Not that the others aren't great, mind you.
Our home.
Yeah, it shows you this place all shiny and new. It's like a pristine industrial
How
underground
long do you
bunker.
think we'll be down here?
I know.
Oh, we'll be going over all that in orientation. Just a few medical items we have to get through first.
The vault suit is designed to be fashionable as well as comfortable.
Prepared for the future, right?
Ah, yes. The room. I can't wait to see the living
Just
quarters
step
and
in
all
here
that stuff.
and put your vault suit on.
Step in here, put your vault suit on,
It'll be
and go
okay.
straight into the
Mommy's right
decontamination
here.
pod.
See? Honey, could you help me?
Oh, yes, of course.
Who's my little guy, huh? I'm not going far. I'll just be over there.
Aw.
There
Don't
she
worry,
is.
Sean.
See? Mommy's not going far.
All set?
Hey,
Just step
hon.
inside
I think
and
he's
put on
better.
your vault suit.
You go ahead.
Okay, time to get decontaminated, even though... Well, there was that blast of that initial blast, but yeah. I didn't actually get irradiated or anything like that.
The pod will decontaminate and depressurize you before we head deeper in the vault. Just relax.
Time for a whole new
That
life.
sounds very plausible, Doc.
Resident secure.
Hey,
Occupant
I see you
vitals.
over there.
Normal. Procedure complete. In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, I was suspicious of this immediately when it first happened. So, and now that I've been through it, I know what it is. But the ice going up over the windows like that, it's just... As soon as I saw that the first time, I knew. Cryogenics. This was a freezer, not a decontamination machine. So yeah, it was pretty obvious to me, to be honest.
Cryogenic stasis. Suspended.
But now it's time to awaken. Ooh, cold and blue.
This is the one. Here. Open it.
Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
I got it.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you short.
Oh! Nate!
Get out of here. Let's go. At least we still have a backup.
Cryogenic seals reinitialized.
I have my eyes on you, mister. I'm going to recognize that beard, that scar, those beady little eyes. Oh god, I've got a beard. It was me! It was me! I did that. Nah, probably not. I don't think it was me.
Cryogenic array. Multi-residents must vacate immediately.
Yeah, I mentioned it in the white, but as you can see, it immediately tells you in this bit that it's cryogenics. Quest started, out of time. Exit Vault 11. And the icon shows it as well, because it shows you as a block of ice and melting.
Function in cryopod manual release override.
But Nate.
Come on.
Nate.
There has to be a release. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, God.
Nate.
I'll find who did this. And I'll get Sean back.
Cryogenic array.
I promise.
Multi-residents must vacate immediately.
Oh, Nate. Might as well seal them back up, but... yeah.
Oh, God. Why would Vault-Tec do this?
Cryopod manual release override.
Yeah, this is,
Function in cryopod manual release override.
Oh,
Function in cryopod manual release override.
so there was a terminal around here. Where was it? Oh yeah, there it is. Do a quick check, look through. Cryogenic array, offline. Premature termination. Resulting in system failure. Isolated manual and remote overrides detected. Controls disabled. So yeah, basically that's why it's not opening. Pod occupant status. Pod 1 empty. Nathan Sean, here we go. Unknown. Pod door manual override engaged. Yeah, he's dead, you silly computer. Well, what? He's dead. Sean's missing. And what did it say about me? Unknown. Remote override. Remote override engaged. So I was let out by remote override, not by manual. Cause death, asphyxiation due to life support. Deceased cause of death, asphyxiation due to life support. Pod 1 though. Not applicable. Wait, so there should be 8 pods that says that. Eight pods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 pods. Which one's pod 1? This one must be pod 1.
they're dead.
There's no one in there. So I don't know who was in there. Right, I need to exit this room. It's this way. But now it lets us through in here, and you can see there's all sorts of more stuff in here. There's a bunch of pods more, but there's also some life support equipment, I think that is. That's a monitoring terminal, so it's the same as the other one. But I'll just take a quick look anyway. Yeah, it's just same as the other, but it's really got a set of different lists on it, that's all. But this, you can tell this place has been open for a long time because the walls are rusted a bit. The floor isn't in good nick. And, oh, a suit. I'm just going to nick that. And clipboards, just because. And, oh, a coffee cup. Yay, coffee cup. Unfortunately, there's no coffee in it, so boo to that. Yeah, if it wasn't for that, if it wasn't for that remote override, I think I'd be dead as well. Pull beam hammer, wrenches. Nothing in the toolbox, unfortunately. Okay, that's not opening. So, okay, this is the tutorial section. So, you know. Oh, that reminds me of something I need to do. Settings, gameplay. Yep, it's on survival still. That's fine. I need to make sure that it was because you need to do that during this tutorial section. Change your difficulty. You can do it later, but I want it to be on maximum from the start. Yay, baton. Because I saw that bug in there. I saw the bug. I did. I'm just gonna nick anything that I can, really. Stimpack, that's probably going to be useful. Yeah, okay, security terminal. Let's see what's in this one then. Security instructions. Designed to test long-term effects of suspended animation on unaware human subjects. Security staff responsible for maintaining installation integrity and monitoring science staff activity. Staff allowed to deviate from assigned duties. Insubordination and such are capital offences. Security staff are authorised to use lethal force. Okay. So yeah, this was a test on unaware personnel and cryogenic suspension. Also, residents sealed in their preservation chambers dispose of any detainees. So anyone that got in that wasn't on the list, they were effectively being offed, killed off, and all that as part of this experiment. Daily monitoring. Intervention is greater than 80% has perished. So as long as a fifth of the people were still okay in suspended animation, they wouldn't bother to wake us up. Wait, what was that bit at the end? Independent research is encouraged and left to overseer discretion. Okay. So we're also guinea pigs as well. Good to know. I wonder what they did to me while I was under. I wonder what they did to the rest of them as well. I don't know. Monitor for signs of intrusion, check for atmosphere leaks, settle disputes among personnel, enforcement of regulations for the overseer, enforcement of regulations from Vault Tech. So that's what security was supposed to be doing. So in this vault, everything was split between science and security. And members of both groups will be doing all the scut work as well. Nuclear event, monitor hazards such as radiation levels, enemy invasion, subsequent attacks, other factors. Vault Tech was due to give an all-clear notice, which would then get everyone out of this vault after the mandatory shelter period, which I think was 180 days. Yeah, here we go. Mandatory shelter period of 180 days of containment. Under no circumstances are to evacuate before that, unless they receive the all clear, which I'm pretty sure they did not. Okay, that's a security point checked. Yeah, you can see how it's a lot more corroded and run down than it was before. Oh, hello, Radroach. Press mouse 1 to attack. Yes, I know. Okay. Hello. Yep, you will die.
Giant roaches? What the hell?
I'm not worried about giant roaches, I'm worried about lack of coffee. But yeah, evacuation protocol. Thing is, everything's missing from here. So, you can tell they got evacuated. Because everything's pretty much barren in this place. But this is the recreation terminal, and this is the entertainment that they had. Overseer memo. Remember, it's a privilege. This privilege may be revoked. So, you know. Top 10. So this was the sum of their entertainment, really. This was the only entertainment they had. Down here in Vault 111. Which is called Red Menace. And it is effectively a Vault-Tec spin-off of... I think the original was called Jumpman, but it was the very first Mario game, effectively. And you got... oops, I got hit by a bomb in the head. Whoops. Yeah, we've got this ghost up there with the communist symbol on his chest. Oh, I think that's a Chinese symbol, I'm not sure which. Who's throwing rolling bombs and regular bombs. And then we've got this. Yeah, listen to the triumph when I'm running around with that. Ooh. Okay, you're invulnerable while you got power armor. You get a triumphant sound going on. So, patriotism there. Our role is just to get up there, rescue the maiden, the Vault-Tec maiden. And that's it, really. It just repeats. So there's nothing else to it. So I might as well just eject that. There we go. I'll be able to play that later if I want to. I'm not sure why I would, but you know, never know. Never say never. I'll just go back to taking all of the random junk I can find. No, I did not want to get that out. Okay. You know, it took me a best part of an hour to figure out how to actually put away my weapon. So that wasn't exactly all that good. And it also took me about 15 minutes the first time through to figure out where I was supposed to go from here. Because I was running around this area completely lost for a bit. Yes. Yes, I said that. I got lost in this dead-end corridor. And then I finally realised that, oh, there's a door over here. So, you know. And leads into the power room. Hello, roaches. But yeah, I'm not going to go near that electricity, really. Yes, mouse choose to block. Yeah, I'm not taking any guff from these rad roaches today. I like how it's a deployable baton though, but yeah.
What happened here? Where is everyone?
Vault 111 uniform on a skeleton, so I'm pretty sure that that guy is dead. Kinda, sorta, maybe. Oh, hold L out to power attack. Oh, I see. I didn't know that before. Left alt is a slower but harder hitting swing that consumes my action points, presumably to do more damage. Not that I really need them against these rad roaches. Okay, Overseer's office. This is the heart of everything, and there's a new weapon here, a pistol. There's also some more stim packs. You can press F to view favourite items. I never learned the favourite items thing, so you know. Okay, I've got stim packs restore 30% health, heals damaged limbs, and can be favorited for quick use. Press 3, 0 or 4 to use a favorited item. Oh, so it refers to the number keys when it says that. Okay. Though it looks like it's configured for a D-pad, the numbers don't make much sense from how they're laid out. Can I use it? Oh, so the number pad works for it as well. Okay, that makes it a bit better. I didn't know how to do that before. Now I do. More bullets, another pistol.
Nice. Coming back later for you.
Unlock master. Okay, I did not spot this before either. Cryolator case. There's a big frickin' gun inside, but it's a master lock. So yeah, I'm definitely coming back for that later. Let's see, moving on.
Is this all that's left?
Well, that's all that's left of him. I've just finished looting his room as well, so I'm about done here. I'll take the clipboard, thank you. Ooh, eyeglasses. I didn't spot those before either, I don't think. But yeah, it's time for terminal use. This has some of the same options as the ones before, but let's move on to the stuff that wasn't there before. Designed to test long-term effects. Staff will be short-term assignments to monitor them. Long-term monitoring will be handled remotely by Vault Tech. Oh, this is some different stuff. Under no circumstances suspension to be disrupted, though it said in the other notes that if you've only got 20% left, then you can consider it. But it says here the staff is also considered expendable. Insubordination or attempts to evacuate prematurely are violations. Unused cryopods are the preferred method for cadaver disposal. So basically, if you've got any dead bodies, shove them in an empty pod. So yeah, lovely. The cryolator, that thing that I spotted in the cabinet over there. This is an overseer's personal project, it looks like. So it's probably a unique weapon. Cryogenic freezer in a portable form. I look forward to getting my hands on that. That's all pretty standard. The last few residents have come in, several from Concord. That means they were probably overstocked a little bit on people. The wonders our residents will get to witness, the notion of leaping forward in time. I almost wish I could join them and see the promise of our future realised. Yeah, be glad you didn't manage to do that. Be glad. Yeah, most of the staff were nearby and early warning came through. Less notice than expected, but they're only missing one guy apparently. Everyone made it, even the family that waited until the last minute, which was my family. But yep, they were very glad to get me, it seems. So as you do. Pod C3, subject to appears to have heart palpitation, nothing life-threatening, but unusual. Pod 3. Actually, I think that's the pod I was in, Pod 3. I'm not sure about that. No, wait, no, it wasn't. I was talking about Pod 7 or something like that. Yep, no clear signal. No clear signal ever came near the end of the 180 days. People were beginning to question what they're doing there. Not surprising, given that they only had that little game to keep them occupied, you know. And then, yes, there was a mutiny. People split. And the overseer became autocratic, effectively. Which is, if you aren't on his side, you don't get to eat. And that's the last of his notes on here. And since he's lying here dead, we can assume that a mutiny happened again. And was successful and actually killed his loyalists and things like that. Because this is how he ended up. And I suspect that's a bullet hole in the floor there. Right, let's see. Number 4. I've got to get past these rad roaches. I'll die already. Right. Not entirely sure how these things are calibrated. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's a whole load there. Oh, just die. Die. I see you. Yeah. Perfect triggers I do not have. I'm not the best with the guns. I'm not entirely sure how the sights are calibrated either, because the first few shots I was trying to aim at the top of the point, but it didn't do anything. So let's do a quick sighting test. Actually, let's line that up there. Oh. It actually went exactly where it was pointing, so... Okay, let's sight this thing again. Aim at that. Again. Okay, so I was pointing right. It's just gun's accuracy was too far at that range. Yeah, okay. So I was using it properly, I just wasn't sure. Good to know. Okay, stealth section. Left control to sneak. While hidden you do increased damage. To avoid bright light, use melee attacks. Move slowly. Using caps lock to remain undetected. Oh, bugger. Oh, what? How did you not see me? How? What the hell? I mean, it walked right up to me, it looked at me, and then it just went away again. Are these things blind? And then it's going back to where it was. Okay. Detected now. I'm hidden again. Yeah.
Is anyone alive? Did anyone get out?
It doesn't look like it, really.
Oh, God.
Though I know there's a couple more roaches around here. This opened when the override was activated, so let's go ahead and get up here. Ha! There they are. Yeah, you guys didn't see that. You guys didn't see me mess up that badly. You definitely didn't see me do that. Yeah. Now this guy is pretty much done. But there's something on what's left of his arm. Something else of note. This is the first time you actually see someone get given the Pip-Boy in this series. The first time you actually see it getting put on. You've had notes before saying you were given a Pip-Boy and it was put on, but yeah, but you'd never actually seen it happen before. Yeah, you can use this to look around pretty much. And you can even see the fingers flicking as it goes. That's a nice touch, that, really. Both of our wedding rings. Eyeglasses, perception +1. So let's go ahead and equip those. And we've got some aid, though we don't really need much. I'll just have a bit of radroach meat. And since this is survival mode, healing isn't instant, it's just gradual. So I do have to be aware of that. But now that I've got that, I can activate this vault door. Yep, that's ready. Okay. And then hit the button.
Vault door cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
And of course there is dramatic music going on here, because this is how it begins. The vault opens and the light shines through. there we go. Vault 111. Farewell to my shelter. But you can see the difference again because of how rusted and corroded everything has become compared to how shiny it was when we came through just not very long before. And yes, that is the end of the tutorial section, so that wasn't too bad really.
Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing Vault Tech.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow. You remember it before? The crisp green landscape? Our home? And it's all just gone. It's all destroyed. These people were up here when it went down. Those guys. Some medical supplies, we're going to be needing that. That's a door, that button you can use to summon the elevator back. So that's good. I'm just looting everything I can salvage at the moment. But yeah, you can see the devastation that's happened here. I jumped on a barrel, yep. Another body. I'll take the desk fan. Why not? Some cram. Okay, that's probably a good idea. But yeah, there's just so little left here now. So little left. But now we are going to wander back home and see what there is to be seen. This is that, I think that's the security guy who waved us through saying male, female and infant. I think that's what's left of him. There's no sign of the guys that were in power armor. Yes, I know it's left shift to sprint. And this is the crowd of people that were here when the blast hit. So I think these were the ones that were unfortunate enough or lucky enough to die when that blast wave hit. Yeah, that's something else I noticed as well. That you can actually harvest a bunch of different things as you go, kind of like Skyrim. I think Skyrim might have been what popularised this a bit, and Morrowind and stuff like that. But you can gather different things, and the crafting system, when you get to it later, is pretty in-depth. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm just going to gather some of this here, just wandering down the stream a little bit. And then I'm going to go get back on track and return to where this journey began, effectively. This is where that gentleman dropped his suitcase. This is a place called Sanctuary now. And this is where everyone was running. The tank's gone, unfortunately. But yes, welcome home. And I do believe over there... Yep, that is... I think that is Codsworth. But I think this is actually going to be the end of the episode here, because we've returned home. That is our home, or what is left of it. So, this is IM Mark 3. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time on Fallout 4.